I consider me and my wife to be hardworking people. I very much like that quality about ourselves. When I mentally go through the Unwritten Parent Manual that my parents left me, I remember how they taught us the concept of hard work. Some of my best memories are from when my dad brought us to his office. During the week, he worked. On the weekend, he also worked. And on the weekend, that's when he would bring me and my siblings to his law firm in New York City. It was a huge treat for us. We would all pile into the station wagon and listen to his stories as he drove into the city. When someone would shake our hands, he would say something like, "Candace, squeeze his hand back harder." If someone asked us a question, he would say, "David, speak up so they can hear you." If someone gave us a compliment, he would say, "Jonathan, say thank you." After introducing us to what felt like the entire city of New York, we would run to his office and we would fight. And my dad, being the calm guy that he was, would just task us to make a story about the experience. And after that, we can go get pretzels from one of the vendors on the street. The fighting always stopped because we couldn't wait to get those seemingly delicious New York City pretzels. While we made our bucks, my dad worked. He legit worked. We would fight, we would argue, we would joke, we would distract, but he stayed focused. And we left when he was done working, not when we were done with our books, but when he was done with the job that he came to do. Now, as a dad, instead of trying to reinvent what my dad did, I am straight up copying him. When my kids come with me to work, I tell them stories, whatever kind they want to hear, all the way into the office. And because at Viking, the office sometimes is a playground, we'll go to the park and I'll introduce my kids to my coaches, make sure that they have good handshakes, make sure they say their pleases and thank yous when a compliment is given to them, making sure that they maintain eye contact when someone's talking to them. From there, we'll go to the Viking Activity Center. And that is a wonderland of fun for kids, but I take out my laptop and I get to work. And my kids see me work. And I know they see me because they say, "Dad, stop working and play with us." Only after I'm done doing my work do I close the computer and play with them. But at the very end, we all get to work and we clean up the Viking Activity Center. After that, we get Pino's Pizza. And my kids love it. Having those examples of living, breathing work ethic work wonders for a kid's development and their future positioning of how they view themselves. By me watching my dad, I couldn't work any less than him. If anything, I'd work harder than him. And hopefully, with my kids seeing what I do and what my wife do, they don't work any less harder than us, but try to work harder than what we're showing them. That's why I feel hard work is something every parent should model for their kids. Being able to come up with examples of showing your kids hard work should be in every parent's arsenal.